Hey everybody, time for a long overdue Ork Helicarrier update. So what we have here is the first outrigger and the fan I built. So this is just a cheap 80mm computer fan I had lying around because I used to work in a computer store, so I collected a bunch of old fans. And then I just took some 3-inch strips just to make them bigger. So here it is sitting on the outrigger. It's gonna be a nice little 8-inch diameter here. And it does spin. In fact, I got all 4 of them done. They do all spin, and I'm running it at 5 volts, even though they're normally 12 volt fans, which result in them spinning slowly and quietly, despite having so I don't even have to worry about any balance issues because they're just not spinning fast enough for it to matter. So I did try cutting this one out with my jigsaw. I think I have the wrong blade. It didn't turn out very well, so I have to either get new blades for the jigsaw or come up with something else to cut out the holes here. I also like to try and get the middle out and kind of sink them down a little bit. And then comes the problem of trying to create an edge around it. And I think I found the solution, and it's going to be wooden embroidery hoops. I can get them pretty cheap off eBay, and I think that will be the perfect solution to building up a ring around these guys. So far so good on those. Very happy with the outrigger so far. But what I've been doing today is starting some of the terrain, including this one. Woo! Okay, so I zoomed the camera out a little bit, and now you can get the entire conning tower in frame. And here's just a little space marine right here. It's going to give you a context of size. So it's not down to the base yet, because I still have to put the basing material down. But it's basically a 4-level ruin is what it's essentially going to be. So I left this one spot here completely closed off for 1 line of sight, and 2, this is where the ship's name is going to be. I don't know what the name is. I hadn't thought about that until recently, but it has to get a name for the helicarrier. So we might, I don't know, maybe have a contest for that or something, other than Bodie McBoatface. Yes, that's a joke. So here's the other side, which is going to be open for play. Obviously, again, it's not a model, so I couldn't enclose it. I needed to build it as basically your bog standard everyday foam core ruins, so that you put models in here, get cover. You can hide a rhino back here, so complete out of line of sight. And so this is 3 levels. This part here is open. This is going to be basically a Defcopter landing pad, helipad. Here's the control room. Again, there's really not much in there. I can't really leave it open to put anything in there or paint it. I might, if I have time, after everything else is done completely, build something I can squeeze in through the windows and glue down, or squeeze in through the doors and glue down, so that there's something going on in there, but that's a very low priority. And then up here is going to be basically the antenna and radar tower. I'm not going to build it too big because this is already a giant piece of terrain as it is. So it's essentially, like I said, a 4-level ruin. So you can go down here on the base, again, hide completely down here. You got some nice shooting portals up here. And we can go up here on top, or even, of course, back here on the helipad. So there's plenty of room for this thing. It's going to be pretty much a centerpiece of the entire cable. And it's just massive, obviously. Because let's see the scale terrain, we're just going to ignite this middle section right here. Let's see. The base is built out of several pieces of wood. These are actually scrap pieces from the front and back 2 foot by 1 foot sections. I just glued them all together again with the wood glue. So these middle sections are 12 inches long. Kind of gives you another idea of scale. So this is an absolutely massive piece of terrain, and it's actually perfect. All the details, I'm just going to be using just a cereal box for all the details and grubbins, for both speed and economy. And that is where we're at. So maybe we can get some names going for the helicarrier. I don't know. But that's it. That's where we're at. That's what I've been working on. So the next step is to finish cutting out the holes for the outriggers, so I can get the fans mounted or ready to mount one or the other. and keep working on these. Also got bases made for the other two pieces of terrain, which are going to be gun emplacements between the outriggers on each side. So these are going to be sliding in on one side here. So these are going to be just basic, just very simple and quick 2-level ruins, with this side here, the short side, being open because that's the side that's going to be facing the player. So that's it. Now that's it. That's all this update. So again, if you like this project, I really appreciate sharing it around. The more, this is, as I said, it's not food down. The more ideas I get, the more, the better the project will be overall. And thanks for watching.